Recently, I was watching this movie, Extraction, on Netflix, and felt like I've never sketched Chris Hemsworth, and he obviously has got good features to draw a sketch. So went ahead with the sketch, and while watching the movie, so even though I had the movie running behind, but could not give the sounds because that might attract copyright issues. So please enjoy the sketch. I'll be intruding a bit here and there to guide you through the process a bit. Let me know how you feel on the sketch. If you have any suggestions or anything of that sort. Started with the top left because that avoids smudges. You can use a piece of paper or plastic or some kind of a file to avoid the same, but I thought let's not make it a bit messy or dirty. You can try this kind of a style because from the top left, if you are a right hander, then it will be easy for you to avoid the smudges, and that gives a good shape also, because after the outline you know exactly where you need to put the darker shots and the harder parts, everything. So you can take a bit of time. Obviously, for these kinds of realistic sketch, you would need a lot of time to invest in. But uh, if you are already into it, if you're thinking of making one, then this can be a good approach. From the top left of a figure, of a face, to gradually go on the right. And for the left-hander, I would say top right. Obvious for the obvious reasons. Yeah. For any realistic sketch, the hair is a very tricky part. We all know that we have been, everyone of us do uh, try to make the hair also look really a bit too close to realism. And for that, I would suggest that you can draw the light shades of the hair and then let it be, because then again, as I said, that smudges you want to avoid. So we can just turn the paper at the last moment and then uh, draw the hair and because after you turn the paper, the hair, the part of the head, it comes close to you, and I think that's much easier to draw that ways than to reach out for the hair and turn your the face of the portrait a bit too dirty or something. So that's again another approach that I would follow in this sketch. And for the blending part, I have obviously used some stomps and the brush, as you can see. It's kind of a makeup brush that I bought from Amazon, and that does help. I had seen few other artists, Instagram artists, and YouTubers to use it. I never really thought it would be helpful, but it was. It really was, and it gave good results. And I would also suggest the same for you guys. You can go ahead and give it a try. The brushes, any kind of brushes, also should do, because paint brushes I have also tried. They were good, but makeup brushes, they are the best. So go for a makeup brush, and blending stomp is always what I use. That's what you can see mostly in this video, because with the blending stomps you can just give it a pencil like feeling, but still that won't be that much of stiff or that much dark as you would not want it to be. So blending stomps, obviously, they're the best, and they help a portrait turn into more of a realistic one than from a generic portrait. So this is a small tip from my end for any kind of realistic sketch, realistic portrait for that matter. You can always end it with some white markers or white gel pens, because that brings out that highlighting part of a portrait, and that obviously brings the realism much in a much broader way and in a better sense. So I turned the paper, used the gel pens and some erasers to highlight the hair, and that looked much better than what I expected it to be. So overall, the sketch was real good satisfaction to me. And I think you all can try these techniques, because recently I have not been making that many realistic portraits, because obviously they take a lot of time than other drawings. So I thought let's make one today. Let me know how you thought about the sketch over the comment section. Please, I would love you all to comment something for the next video, for the previous videos. If you think there are some improvements that you would like me to do, or any sketch suggestions that you would think I can do or may try. And if you're new to this channel, I would again request you to please subscribe to my channel and turn the notification. Thank you. Thanks for visiting my channel. Bye.